Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. In your blockage is the Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Cancer. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is stuck between a rock and a hard place. One is the truth and one is an illusion. There is also about you not having all the information on some kind of circumstance or, situation. Because in your blockage is the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is usually giving and receiving, sharing and caring. But somebody here is not sharing. But what's coming towards you is this Queen of Swords. Now, Queen of Swords could be somebody who is in the middle or a mediator. This is also about you having a lot of truth and clarity on why someone's ignoring you or giving you the cold shoulder or not reciprocating. This is also, somebody single, widowed, and has been through a lot. So this is my no BS queen. So not putting up with a lot of garbage or BS. I have no problem slicing and dicing you out. Or there's something about discernment. Are we seeing something clearly? Because the Seven of Swords could be you sneaking away and avoiding a person, a situation. But I'm also getting something about facing it. Because once you address it or face it, it doesn't penetrate you anymore. I'm also getting something about worry. This is my worry wart. So thinking worst case scenario of, if I speak my truth, what if this doesn't get reciprocated? Or a situation of, if I call this person out being selfish, greedy, or lying, what is going to happen? Nine of Swords is worst case scenario when worst case scenario doesn't happen. The thoughts that we think are not actually facts. So here's the facts. So Two of Swords can also be your two-faced friend, your two-faced boss, your two-faced lover, a two-faced, not equal give and take. Because this is equal give and take, but there's not equal give and take here. Somebody here very stingy, selfish, and greedy. But this can also be a withholding of information. Or somebody here does not want to see the truth of the dynamic. Because the Two of Swords is my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my, something about facing the truth. And the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Four of Wands is your foundation and stability. I'm also getting something about a relationship or family. Avoiding something about family dynamic or family drama. Could also be something to do with a Libra or an Aries. Freedom. And this is also about finding shortcuts or sloppy thinking. Somebody around you is a sloppy thinker or very disorganized. I'm also getting something about disorganized thoughts. Peacock, let it shine. Let them hear your voice. Speak your truth. I feel like you've been biting your tongue. Ooh, the Nine of Swords. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Calling a person out because they're selfish. Okay, so what is this Queen of Swords? It's also somebody overspending, overeating, overconsuming, overindulging. And this person is like a closet eater or trying to hide. And the Empress. Major Arcana 4, Taurus, Libra. And the Empress is a thing of beauty. Leaning back in this beautiful feminine energy. Being open and receptive to conversation, but it almost feels like you're not going out of your way to make this person open up. Because the Seven of Swords is in your focus, which could be your own deceptive behavior or those around you. This Empress is about fertility. There also could be something about keeping quiet about something fertile that you are developing or growing. It's a thing of graciousness and luxury. A mother. I'm also getting something about possibly a cold mother, an unavailable or avoidant mother. So what is this Seven of Swords? And the Six of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Avoiding some kind of commitment or connection and getting on a choppy waters into more smoother sailings, the light at the end of the tunnel. Something about you broadening your life. A different vision. You have a different vision from this other person. So what is this taking energy? So the more that you give to this person, the more that they are going to take. Okay, so, because it's usually, if I give to this person, are they reciprocating with me? Well, they're not. Somebody here also might have some kind of hidden agenda or a motive. So what this person does is they give you the cold shoulder so that you chase them. There's something about worry and stress. Okay, so, and the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Queen of Wands in the upright is somebody who doesn't give a flying flip-flop to the flip of what anyone thinks of he or she. They have no filter and are a creator. This is also somebody who is asserting oneself and taking bold, brave action. But right here, this is somebody who is thirsty. So this could be something about this person very alluring or physically attractive, but this can also be desire. So this person might be luring you in for a sexy time. It's a good time, but not a long time. And this is deep-rooted insecurities. So somebody here also is pretending like they're asserting themselves and taking action, but they're not. They want attention. Somebody here is like screaming for your attention, an attention seeker. Okay. Your outcome. The Nine of Swords. Walking on eggshells or worry. It's almost like you're worried about having this conversation. And Queen of Wands in the blockage could be somebody also who uses anger and rage to get what it is that they want. So that's their motive and agenda. So avoid some kind of connection with family right now. Ignoring this Four of Wands, not seeing it. It almost feels like this is not feeling solid here. Avoid going home. It feels like you're ignoring this person. And the King of Swords. Well, this is the ultimate truth. Somebody is worried about exposure of some kind of truth. Now, King of Swords also is a judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. And discipline. This is also a need here, Cancer. If your thoughts are running a little bit, wild, or you're up late at night, this is about having more discipline with your thoughts, with your mind. Because not all the thoughts you think are facts or accurate. You have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords on the board. I'm getting also a situation where this could be a personal matter. Than a work matter. This is somebody taking something personally. Okay. Minding your own business, letting go, and expanding your vision. Okay, so what is this Two of Swords and the Four of Wands? If you need somebody to help you here, sort something out, this could be, judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. Somebody smart. What is this? 2 of Swords and 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the 4 of Pentacles is gripping or holding on to a person, a circumstance, or a situation that is too small for you. It is also my bunged up card. So on all these cards that are on the table, there's no water. And water is about creativity, joy, and happiness. So I'm getting a situation where you could have very strict parents and you grew up very strict, or you were supposed to fall into alignment, so you never expressed your voice. This is about you finding your voice and not running away from it, because it's avoiding a tough conversation. 4 of Pentacles is also suppressing your feelings, bottling up your feelings. And when you bottle up your feelings, you're going to explode. I'm also getting a person who is suppressing their feelings or bottling up their feelings, which they could definitely explode. I'm also getting something about some kind of truth that is coming out, and somebody is really worried about it. 4 of Pentacles is also my need for greed. So this is somebody who is avoiding on looking at that they are, very frugal, very miserly, cheap. Withdraw from a relationship. You're very withdrawn from a relationship, or somebody has withdrawn from you. I'm also getting something about withdrawals, especially with that 7 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. Somebody's taking here. Or it's literally robbing your time, money, energy, and focus. What is this? Queen of Swords and the Empress. And the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress here, I feel like these are good individuals for you to work with or to collaborate. Now, there is also a lot of queens around and empresses. And when you get a lot of queens on the board, this is gossip. Staying out of the gossip or third-party gossip. Queen of Pentacles is also nurturing and feeling very shrewdful and resourceful with business and career. You could also be saying it's just business. Like, stop taking it so personal. It's just business. Somebody else could be saying that to you. Something here more fertile. That's also cutting out a situation that once was very fertile. Now, this could be a connection between you and a mother. Something that was very nurturing and soothing. And then there is something about avoiding on letting something go. Now, either you have been avoiding on looking that you have been very selfish and greedy in a relationship, or stingy, or this person has been gripping and holding on to you so that you don't leave this relationship. Because 4 of Pentacles is somebody who is tighter than a skin on a grape. It means I only have the time of day for you when it's convenient for me. Queen of Pentacles, good parent, good person. Okay, so 7 of Swords and 6 of Swords. Somebody here is not letting something go. And the Devil. Major Arcana 4, Capricorn. Well, the Devil with the 7 of Swords is a serious car salesman. And no offense to the car salesman, it's just a stereotype saying. This is somebody who is a liar, cheater, stealer, thief, something that is robbing your time, money, energy, focus, and there is codependency here. So bound and chained to a situation that you already know it is too small for you, but getting out of your comfort zone is walking into unfamiliar territory. I'm also getting something about like the need for greed. This is superficial relationships, status, materialism, drug addiction, mental health, ill health, depression, low vibrational energy. You have some kind of strategy to get out of choppy waters here with anybody. And so that's what I was saying about relapse. So what is this? Six of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. Somebody really thirsty for your energy. So I'm also getting something about possession, obsession, and control. Queen of Wands is thirsty for attention. This is also, you know, sensuality, sexuality. But there's no, it almost feels like you lost passion or you lost drive. Somebody here is not asserting oneself, like needing to take more action, okay? And the reciprocation is off. Like you have the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So somebody is taking more than they are actually giving. You got a taker. And the Knight of Swords. Wow. This is somebody who is sloppy and disorganized and who cuts corners. Rage and anger. Knight of Swords is somebody who jumps to conclusions and is very fickle and impulsive. Some kind of impulsive energy. Could be a Gemini, a Taurus, an Aries. Devil could be father, a controlling father. I'm just getting a control factor. So what you think you own here, Cancer, actually owns you. Knight of Swords. This person says things without thinking. They have no filter. Or this is when you need to vocalize your voice. Your voice needs to be heard here because everybody is trying to tiptoe and pussyfoot around this whatever kind of conversation here. Sloppy work. So somebody's trying to push and force and control a dynamic, but who's ever doing the pushing and forcing is getting more karma in a, you know, not so healthy way. So Nine of Swords and King of Swords. Somebody here is afraid of exposure of what is the actual truth here. Because Queen of Wands is usually, you know, somebody very creative, assertive, joyful, happiness. But this person is fuming, angry, enraged about some kind of reciprocation, the need for greed. Just greedy, greedy, greedy. Or sloppy. This person is sloppy in their words, sloppy in their organization. I'm just getting somebody really disorganized. So that's the Four of Pentacles, right? So if you've been avoiding on cleaning out your cupboards, cleaning out your closets, anything like that, it's time to hit that head on. Stop avoiding the mess. Okay, Nine of Swords and the King of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So you have, there's definitely a couple here. So you have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Almost feels like fighting in a home or fighting for a home. But there is so much of this clickiness or what our neighbors think about us, what our friends think about us. King of Pentacles. Somebody here is having their cake and eating it too. It is also, pay attention to who is the actual investor, who's actually done the work, and who's put a lot of grace, hard work, and time into some kind of circumstance, because time is money as well. So where you're focusing your time and energy. Worrying about a situation is robbing you as well, worry. This is also somebody who, again, the investor, but watch the opportunist. Somebody also is, there's some kind of scheme or scam or get rich quick scheme. It looks really fancy. Expanding beyond the illusion. False, like false. It's false here. Somebody's saying that this is equal and reciprocated. It's not. And then again, going back to this King of Pentacles, this is somebody who has the Midas touch. Anything you touch, you make more beautiful or turn it to gold. I'm also getting something about this person. This person is blasting truth. And somebody around you is worried about some kind of connection, commitment, a fallout, fall through. Then you have the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is about socialization, but it also could be something about friends. Or something about social. Getting together with your gal pals, getting together with your buds. There's too much talking, gossip. I'm just getting gossip. Queen. There's a split here. I'm just getting somebody who has a split personality too. Two-faced friend, two-faced boss. Avoid staying in this small pond. And still, on all these cards here, Cancer, you can lie all you want and say that this is absolutely what you want, but there's no water on any of this. So you're out of your element. Getting out of your element is taking off the mask of the safety. So comfort and safety net is not your comfort and safety net. It's a false sense of security and happiness. So you find happiness of possibly talking to somebody who's smart. Like this person is very well-to-do and smart. One step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. So one foot in front of the other. So there's something about like rushing something or a person here. I'm just getting something about like sexual desire, sexy time. Like somebody is like trying to push or force a situation to come together. But if somebody is trying to push or force situations, that's not for you, right? Light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. See the light within yourself and everyone else. I'm just getting a real shallow, superficial, or clingy, codependent, jealous. The need for greed is so high in this relationship, or something about like status, indulgence. Somebody here is also avoiding on getting tangled up in the devil, which could be something about father. Relax. Everything is okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. So if there's a situation where you have been avoiding or like not getting involved, do not get involved, because I feel like that this is tempting, but there's something here, paying down a debt. I'm also getting somebody is spending a lot of money, but they're already in a lot of debt. So you might see this person as an investor or has done well for themselves, but really they're just an opportunist. It means they're looking for somebody's coattail to ride, but they didn't actually do the work. And somebody's worried they're going to be found out. Right? Family, generations, children's, ancestors, and origins. I feel like this is something personal, like a family situation here, because there's two sets of people in this dynamic. Heartbreak, hurt, betrayed, grief, and disappointment. Disappointed in family. And this doesn't have to be your biological family. This could just be like your work family, or somebody who you thought was reciprocating. They're not. There's so much need for greed on this. It's greedy, greedy, greedy. Anxiety, stress, depression, panic attacks, and restlessness. So the Nine of Swords here. Also, you don't want this person's cheap words. Spiritual awakening, enlightenment, epiphany, life lessons, and rebirth right here. What did I learn in this lesson? I'm also getting something about going to the beach. That also is water, Cancer. You are a water sign. I'm just getting, there's no water on this board here. And the passion, the fire, the excitement is in your blockage. So it's about you needing to reignite some kind of passion inside of yourself. And so let's just say that you have been feeling a little bit like, meh, like your mojo has died. Well, talk to a doc. Talk to a doc and be like, you know, things down there are not that lit up. That's okay. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. Yeah. So you do have somebody, again, selling a good story, but someone's not buying it. Star guaranteed success. You're going to get down to the bottom of the truth. Wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Okay. So what is it that you want? So when you say, I want this thing, what you're really saying is, I lack this thing inside of me. Okay. So just watch that. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. And then you have star guaranteed success. I'm also getting something about like you being a little bit avoidant and like trying to strategically navigate around this devil energy. Devil can be anything. Could be a controlling boss. It could be a liar of a boss. Lily, spiritual love. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yes. And especially when you do have the King and Queen of Swords on the board, these are people who have evidence or bring legal things to the focus and put everything on the table. But somebody is really nervous about their legal thing here, because that King of Pentacles could be just be like somebody who's like, oh yeah, I got this all going on. You never believe I got cash flowing out my hoo-ha. No, they don't. This person is, I'm also getting somebody's withdrawals. So this person, if you think this person's clean, they're not. They're going through withdrawals and you're just like, I just gave you, I don't know, $50 to go buy groceries and you're telling me you bought it on booze? That's what this feels like. Cancer, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.